Yo, what's going on guys? Welcome back to the channel. Well, things have been going really good on Monster Hunter Wilds. I'm currently Hunter rank 105, I think. Things are really starting to come together. And yeah, things have been going pretty good. But I want to do a test in this video today. I want to compare the builds that I'm running currently, which don't use maximum might. They're actually focused more around burst. I want to test my builds against a build that does use maximum might and see if it's worth switching my builds over to maximum might focus, a focus more on maximum might, sorry, rather than more of a focus on burst. But we'll get into the video. I'll show you the builds. I'll do 2 hunts and we'll compare the damage that we're getting and see how good the maximum might skill really is. Alright guys, so like I said, this is generally the kind of build that I'm running across all of my variations for the Switch Axe currently. They've all got the Gore Magala, 2 pieces of the Gore Magala armour on, which gives us the Gore Magala's Tyranny, which is really good with the Frenzy and the antivirus and all that good stuff. So that's staying regardless, moving forward. And then I've got the 2 pieces of the Ebony Odogoron, the Ebony Odogoron pieces for the burst boost, and then I'm using the Arkfeld chest just because it's got a bit of nice weakness exploit on it, and that is a big part of this build. Looking at the stats, I'm using a raw damage switch axe on this one, so the decorations on that is just giving us full attack boost. There's no elemental aspects to this switch axe whatsoever. I thought to do this test, this comparison of damage, I'll take the elemental part of it away. I'll just use a raw damage switch axe. We've got max attack boost, power prolongers on that one as well. As you can see, I've got full burst, I've got nearly full weakness exploit, and we've got full antivirus obviously for the Gore Magala armor pieces. So we'll do a hunt with this one, and then I'll show you the next build with the maximum might. We'll do another hunt, see how they both compare. Alright guys, so for the first quest, we're going after a Tempered Nursicilla. I'm going to buff up the same way for each of these quests. I'm just going to use 1 Mega Demon Drug. So I don't get, like, you know, skewed numbers with different buffs going into each hunt. Yeah, this isn't so much about fighting a really difficult monster, you know, I just kind of want to get a feel for the numbers, you know, come with the 2 different builds, and see which is pumping out the bigger numbers. Okay, let's go to work. Oh man, stop shooting your webs at me please, I'm trying to do a test. Try and find a rhythm. Try and get into that nice rhythm with the switch axe so we can get the burst activating. There you go, you can see it's activated now. See what kind of numbers we get here. 370. Big spin. Ooh, nice. Couple of big numbers there. 292 I saw 100 in there. Nursicilla is a bit of an awkward monster. Very cool design though. Going for sneak attack. Big hit. Oh, we're both asleep. Man, I'm trying to do a test. I'm going to be asleep for 20 minutes. Is there any need for this animation to be so long? Hey, and we're awake. Guess what? We're getting a nasty wake up. Oh, big damage. Pop them wounds. Build that switch gauge back up, get back into sword form. Couple of juicy wounds on him. So you can see, you know, it's pretty respectable. The damage numbers aren't bad. So this is the kind of build that I've been using. And remember, this is on a raw damage build as well. There's no elemental going on here whatsoever. And it's decent. It's decent numbers. So I'm going to be really intrigued to see how the maximum might stacks up to this, because, you know, at the minute this is looking pretty strong as it is. We got the mount. Boom. So this guy's nearly dead. So I'm not judging this on time to kill. You know, it's not about time. You know, I got put to sleep before. That wasted a good few seconds. He's caught me in a couple of his webs. I'm simply looking at damage numbers. That's what this hunt is all about with the weapon. And as you could see, you know, we've already had some nice numbers popping up. This might kill him. Blade, yeah. And in style. Stylish. So as you could see, you know, I think that hit for over 300 at the end there. So we are doing some really good damage with this initial build that is focused on the burst. As you can see, we've got max burst, nearly max weakness exploit, and full attack boost, but the full attack boost will be on the next build still as well. So let's get back to camp, and we'll have a look at the build with the maximum might. Okay guys, so this is the build that is more focused around the maximum might. Things that have changed: I've took the Arkveld chest piece off. I've now got chest piece and arm piece of the Fulgur armour, which then gives me the Fulgur Anjanath's Will, which gives me the second wind buff, which gives me an extra bit of on my stamina bar, which then gives us a maximum might skill. And you can see we've got maximum might maxed out, you know, it's full. As well as that, I'm keeping the two gore pieces on, like I said earlier, the waist and the legs. So we're still rolling with the Gore Magala's Tyranny with the antivirus. And then I've also still got the headpiece on from the Ebony Order Goron. So we are still using a little bit of burst on this. You can see from our stats, attack power, attack boost is still full. We've got power prolongers still. Weakness exploit has dropped a little bit because I've changed the chest piece. Burst has dropped a little bit, but it's still going to be active on the build. Maximum might's full, antivirus full, all the other things same as on the last build. Well, let's get into another hunt and we'll look at those damage numbers and see what we think. Let's compare them. How good does my character look, by the way? Huh? Can I get a little word in the comments about how good my fashion looks on my character? Looking pretty snazzy. Right, let's get in a hunt. Do I just do the same monster again? I mean, that would make it... That would be the fairest way to do it. But there's a tempered Ipsaros there, 5-star. The last one was 5-star as well. There's tempered Ronporpolo there. Let's do the Ronporpolo. Why not? Why not? I'd say it's a similar level, you know, around a similar level monster. I think it would be a fair fight if these two monsters fought each other, the Nerscylla and the Ronporpolo. Who would your money be on? Don't know. Be a good one though, wouldn't it? Be a good fight. So my buff from the Demon Drug is still active, so I don't need to rebuff. As I said, I'm not using any of the other damaging buffs that would stack on top of it. I'm just keeping it fair. We're going to go straight in with the Rocksteady. Let's just get into a nice little rhythm of damage straight away. A rhythm of damage. I like that. Nice, some decent numbers straight away. I like it. 142 there. Right, let's do one of these, see what we get off this. 294. Oh, big numbers. 130 there on the tail. Go again. Oh, but the explosion. That's alright. I was getting a little bit excited then. I was getting a little bit giddy. Oh, 145. Oh, nice, yes. Nice damage coming in. Tell you what, let's get out of this water because it seems like he quite likes it in here. Got a nice wound there. Let's pop that. Oh, nice. Yeah, some big numbers. You know what? I'm going to stick him. I'm going to stick him like a pig. Charge it up. 305. Oh, nice. Such a weird monster. I mean, it looks like a... it looks like a scrotum. It looks like a scrotum right now. I'm gonna sharpen my sword. Yeah, I think we're keeping maximum might up a lot longer than maybe we're keeping the burst up for overall. And don't forget the Gore Magala armor as well, which is active for quite often, you know. Trying to get that nice blue tempered wounds. There we go. Couldn't charge it up fully there. Let's build the switch gauge back up. Like, what even is this monster? Like, if this was a Pokemon, I wouldn't want to catch this one, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't want him in my collection. I kind of feel like he'd just embarrass all the other ones, you know what I mean? Like, oh no! I'm not in the best spot here, really. Keeps making these little explosions. Get a little sneak attack in. Man, these wounds sometimes, it's like, there you go. Charge it up, Big Bang. I think both, to be fair, are pretty respectable. But I think this one, with the maximum might, is probably what I'll adopt on the majority of my builds rather than the burst. You know, I think this is getting the best of both worlds without a shadow of a doubt. We're still getting the bonuses from the burst. We've not got the buff from the armour. We're only using one armour piece. But I think we've still got enough invested into burst to get a good little advantage from it, you know? Blade, yeah, definitely. I'm quite happy with that. Again, that's a build. You can see it's, you know, we've got a little bit of lesser of weakness exploit, but I think what we're losing on the build, you know, what we're gaining is far more beneficial. So I think this is what I'm going to kind of adapt to my other builds. I'll change them all up a little bit, and then I think my builds are in a really good place, doing some good damage. But I couldn't shake the feeling, guys, that I just wanted to test this build against a Nursicilla again as well, just because looking back, I just watched the footage back and I was getting some really nice damage numbers on this Nursicilla, man. Some really nice damage numbers. So I'm not going to show all of this fight. I'm just going to do a few little flurries at it. Well, I'm going to do the fight, but I'm not going to show you guys the whole fight again. I'm just going to highlight any good bits, and, you know, we'll really have a look at the damage and see if it is, like, better. Charge it up. 458. Okay. Woo. I like it. I like it a lot. Put a little trap down. Nice wound though. Take this off. 204. I couldn't charge that fully though. See what kind of damage we get off a mount. Okay, let's finish this wound. Yes. I want to get a full charge on him. Oh, yeah, man. Yes. Stick him, charge this up, see what this does. Did I see 400 again then? It happened very quick. I'll check that back, but I think that was a big number, man. I want to try and get a stick in him again. Here we go. This must kill him. 640. Okay. Okay. So, yeah, it's better. It's better. It's a lot better. So yeah, this is what we will be using, guys. Without a shadow of a doubt, put maximum might on your builds. Over burst at least, anyway. Wow. 640. Guys, thanks for watching. Maybe consider subscribing if you like the content. Maybe. Anyway, hope you've enjoyed. I'll see you on the next one.